Hey family members, welcome to the tribe. I'm Shaik and I'll be your host for another epic game of One Piece. Today we're practicing for the Treasure Cup and have a Luffy deck facing against an untraditional Doflamingo deck who has included Sentamaro. Curious to see how this will play out. Starting with Luffy, who is off to a good start as he calls for Nami, which can add a rested dawn to the leader or character, just like Luffy himself. Luffy, on the other hand, isn't looking too good as he just passes. Luffy wasting no time and swings at Luffy. Then complicating things for his opponent by playing a Nico Robin, who can take out a character of 3k or less. Luffy still without a way to manipulate his deck, he just charges at Luffy and is now forced to hardcast a Blackbeard, so he can get back on board and send Robin away. But as Robin is assaulted, her knight in a black tuxedo takes the stage. Backed up by Nami and Luffy, Sanji gains rush, and before he starts his assault, a second Nami comes down and boosts him up to 7k. After which, Luffy follows up with another 7k, forcing Luffy to counter out of it using 2 cards. On his turn, Luffy and Teach team up as Teach goes after Sanji, but is stopped by Brook. However, this opens the way for Luffy to try to take Sanji out. And this time it's Otama to the rescue. Seeing the Straw Hats' force, Luffy chooses to build up his forces as well, calling out Virgo and Law. Robin recuperated from her wounds and joins the fight again. And if you're wondering why Luffy keeps playing his cards before attacking, which is the safer play, it's so he can utilize the ability of his leader and Nami's to full extent. 3 Dawn here being the perfect investment. We see the Nami's powering up Sanji as he tries to teach Teach a lesson, but is blocked by Law. Which clears the way for Luffy to take him out. Chopper now taking the stage, ready to protect his Nakama. And Doflamingo, still without a way to manipulate his deck, goes after Sanji again, this time succeeding, as Virgo is ordered to strike Luffy, which Luffy will gladly take as his cards in hand were diminishing. Luffy is now joined by Boa and quickly gives her a Dawn, so he can draw a card with her effect when she attacks or blocks. Unfortunately for Luffy, Luffy gets sick of Boa's advances and jet pistols her down. Then, making good use of his own ability and the Nami's, he adds 3 Rested Dawn to himself, together with 3 Unrested Dawn, boosting himself up to 11k as he punches Virgo to oblivion. Luffy, now retaliating, goes straight at Luffy, putting Luffy on a 4-card hand. And here's Sentamaro, who will pull a Pacifista from deck for 3 Dawn. A great alternative way to spend your Dawn if you don't see your deck manipulating cards. Then Gecko Moria shows up and returns Blackbeard to the hand. Luffy now looking strong, but will it be enough? The Straw Hats are joined by Brook, which will enable Luffy and the Nami's to once again add 3 Rested Dawn to Luffy, so he can hit Luffy with 8k. Then Robin follows up with 7k, also hitting her mark. At the start of his turn, Luffy quickly uses Sentamaro's ability again to gain another Pacifista. And as Luffy is building up his Pacifista army for the battle, we need to build up our army for the upcoming Paramount War. So hit that subscribe button and join the tribe in battle. We need you. And if you like the content, don't forget to hit that like button. Wanting to protect Sentamaro, Luffy tries to take out Robin. First with a pacifista, that's blocked by Chopper. Then with Moria, who forces her to retreat. And after going through so much trouble of protecting the Sentamaro by removing the Robin, it's interesting that he now attacks Luffy. But we won't be able to get a straight answer from Luffy, as he charges through the battlefield to continue the attack. Only to be countered by Gordon and Nami. We see Kuma, a blocker, joining the fray as Luffy passes the turn. Luffy makes quick work of the blocker, as he realizes that this will be his last turn. He powers himself up to 9k and rages after Luffy. As we see all the warlords coming together to protect their leader, Luffy diminishes Luffy's hand to just one card. Brook, seeing this happen, takes advantage of the chaos and cuts Luffy deep. Luffy then powers up Nami to 6k as she tries to go for the kill. But her moves are read by Hawkeyes. We see Luffy distributing his Dawn to make his character 7k so they won't be hit by a jet pistol. Might be unnecessary at this point, but it's good practice to do so. The first pacifista swings in. Then the second. And finally the third. That's going to be game. Hope you all enjoyed that. Until next time.